Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles and cousins, of course, and nanas and papas, or if you prefer, grandmother and grandfather. It's more formal. That's what I use, by the way, in case you've been wondering. And baseball fans everywhere. Welcome to this edition of the Valley Baseball League's podcast. Hello, everyone. My name is Graham Knight, and as always, we are trying to bring you the best baseball action from 2019. That's right. We went through all the games, about 250 of them. Yep, we were cross-eyed after all of that. We were able to distill it down to the best 42. That doesn't include the playoff and championship games we're going to bring you. And we decided on these games, trying to bring you the best games, trying to spread the love throughout all of the teams in the league and make sure you get a chance to see all the great players play and highlight all of the great batters of the day, pitchers of the day, all of that courtesy of John Leonard. Anyway, you know I don't do this by myself. You know I got the crew with me. Say hello to Jordan.
What's up, baseball fans?
Yeah, what up? And say hello to Aaron.
Hi, I'm not a what up person, so I'm going to say hi.
The more formal, you got the what up and you got the more formal hi. Sure you don't want to just opt for the hello? Something maybe a little British, maybe a little bit more formal? No pressure.
Maybe if I had some tea.
Maybe
I have coffee.
Pinky. Pinky. Can you drink your coffee with your pinky? Very nice. Hey, well, enough about coffee and formalities. Let's dispense with the formalities here, right? We got some baseball to share. Jordan, why don't you set up the game for us for today?
Well, Graham, you know what? One thing that I actually took away from this game, I was able to relate this one to kind of a life lesson that my old man taught me way back in the day. And that's that sometimes life is going to present opportunities, sometimes even in the form of mistakes, whether they be yours or someone else's. And this game, we see a very close one that, once again, the Valley League, which has been amazing with this year, we see another game that comes down to the ninth inning to determine a winner. Now, Mr. Joel Alvarez, he's going to have this moment to really learn something from someone's mistakes. And I'm not going to say whose, but I'm only going to tease this. Joel Alvarez is one of the players to look out for tonight, if not the player, of the matchup between the Charlottesville Tom Sox and the Front Royal Cardinals. Joel only has 3 hits on the season. One of them comes in this ball game, and it could definitely be considered the difference maker. So look out for him.
Yeah, look out. Well, you piqued my interest. I am curious, and I've got to put it together. So I'll be sure to enjoy that in detail before I share it with anybody else. All right, so that's the game that's coming up. Aaron, what else happened on this day back in 2019?
Well, Staunton and Covington had a battle of a game, and the Lumberjacks drove in 3 in the first. Then the Braves held Covington scoreless for 8 innings. So even though they got out of the gates and played really well to start, they were held scoreless for the next 8. Kent Rooklyn and Casey Hare had 4 hits each. And somebody we've heard a lot about this season, Andrew Check, drove in 5 runs on 2 doubles to keep the Braves above 10 runs per game so far this season. Yeah, they're hitting 10 runs a game on average. They won this one 12-3 over Covington. Then next game was Newmarket at Harrisonburg. Both Newmarket and Harrisonburg entering this game 2-5 on the season. And despite 10 hits, Harrisonburg couldn't get the win. The Rebels scored 6 in the first 3, and it was enough for the 6-3 victory.
Wow. Well, there you go. I got to tell you, I often joke. It's like when I talk about the All-Star game, one of the things I'll say is it's the North versus the South again. Kind of referencing the Civil War there, obviously, but I'm often kind of touched by how intense the South-South rivalries can be, especially Staunton versus Covington. And man, did you talk about offense? The team, the Staunton Braves just opening up the can of offense. I wish I could use the other reference there, but we'll leave it at that. All right, Jordan, what else took place in the league on this date?
All right, Graham, to keep it going, one of the games that I found really exciting to look at when going back and seeing the film, that was a game between the Waynesboro Generals and the Pearsonville Cannons. 5 runs are going to come in off of 3 home runs in the 5th inning for this ball game for the Generals. And I want to give John Leonard credit once again for his amazing work, because he makes a great point here. It's not just enough to say that Pearsonville is really struggling early in this season. What John pointed out, something that really caught me off guard in this game, is that when you look at the standings in this game, both Waynesboro now under the guise of Zach Cole, with the team being 5-2 in their early season, it's the complete opposite for a Burrowesville team that is really struggling. They are down right now 1-7 on the season. This is a Cannons team that is struggling tremendously, and it really was bleak the beginning of their season. This game, 3 home runs in 1 inning to give up 5 runs is just more proof of that on the box score. Final score in this one, Waynesboro is going to take it from Burrowesville 8-3. Now, moving on to a game where I love Winchester and saying that they royally won a game. Puns, I know, but I enjoy them. And this one's no exception either. Winchester dominated the Woodstock River Bandits in this game, final score of 20-5. And this is a ball game that, in all honesty, everything that could go right for Winchester goes right. Everything that could go wrong for Woodstock goes wrong in this game. And they really, unfortunately, they look like their 2018 5-win squad in this ball game. This game was 12-0. That was the score by the end of the first 4 innings. It was a blowout early on, and the 6 runs that were earned in that 4th inning were all unearned that were given up by Woodstock. Just to show that, you know what, it just wasn't happening that night on the ball field. Something that also is not going to help is when you've got John Leonard's pitcher and hitter of the day in this ball game. And the pitcher of the day in this one, Michael Anderson, he's going to come in and dominate. 5.2 innings in this ballgame, 10 strikeouts in this game. And then you go on the other end to Jimmy Goldsmith, who is going to be 5 for 6 on the day. He had a home run in the 6th inning as well. That's good enough, and I don't know if we could start like a VBL hitter of the week, but that's good for a hitter of the week. If you have 5 hits in a week, pretty good week, decent week. You have 5 hits in a ball game. That is truly incredible regarding those numbers. And kudos to Mr. Goldsmith. Fantastic job by that young man.
Yeah, I knew we were going to be hearing his name pretty soon. He just came out of the gate so incredibly strong. Just remember, he's just a powerhouse at the plate. I just remember, I remember at one point early on, I know his average came down to like 695 or something ridiculous. But anyway, that is exciting. You know what? I think you really touched on something. I think we owe it to our fans to go back and kind of figure out. John's doing these daily matchups on Twitter. It'd be fun to go back and put together who the hitter of the week is and just take a look at that. We'll have to work on that for be like day 13 maybe. Anyway, all right. Aaron, you haven't had the honors this week yet. You want to start us off?
Let's play ball.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of Facebook Live. Welcome to Redbird Baseball at Bing Crosby Stadium, home of the Front Royal Cardinals. On this beautiful June 11th, Tuesday, our game today is between the Front Royal Cardinals and the Charlottesville Tom Sox. My name is Jackson Arnold. I'll be your play-by-play announcer for today's game. I'd like to introduce Emmy Aiello, the media booth assistant for tonight. The Cardinals come in on the year 3-5. Tom Sox are 6-1. Cardinals' last loss came on Saturday, June 8th. To the Newmarket Rebels, 15-4, in which the Cardinals mustered only 5 hits and the Cardinals pitchers gave up 11 walks. Cardinals again are looking for their first home win tonight, hoping for that illustrious first win. Tonight, the Cardinals lineup goes as following: Patrick Baggett, number 16, playing shortstop. Number 5, Dylan Manhennett, playing second base. Number 8, Trey Fields DHing tonight. Number 4, Carson Bell playing right field. Number 6, Arison Perez playing first base. Number 9, Amir Wright playing center field. Number 3, Easton Waterman playing behind the plate. Number 12, Jose Hernandez in left field. Number 11, Joel Alvarez playing third base. And on the bump tonight, number 1, Cade Middleton. Cade Middleton, in his only game so far this year, pitched 5 innings, allowing 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts on June 4th against the Percival Cannons. The Cardinals are coached by Tony Hurla, as you can see them meeting behind or at home plate. And we will be right back with the Tom Sox lineup. The Tom Sox lineup just received number 21, leading off Ramon Garza, playing second base. Number 14, Cayman Richardson, playing center field. Number 40, Walker Imwall, DHing. Number 26, Kevin Madden, playing third base. 29, Dan Harwood, playing left field. Number 7, Cole McNamee, playing first base. Number 31, Matthew Cooper, playing right field. Number 16, Gregory Ryan, playing shortstop. And number 11, Gabe Saltres, playing behind the plate. And on the mound, number 33, Jake Haney, pitching tonight. Jake Haney in his only game had 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts with an ERA of 9. It's going to be a good game tonight as the Tom Sox look to carry up their wins of 6 straight after dropping the first one.
The Cardinals are managed by Tony Perlin.
Welcome back, Facebook Livers. We are going to be standing for the national anthem, and I'll let you guys listen to that.
And now, would you all please rise? And gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem.
And Facebook Livers, we're going to go around the Cardinal defense once more. Jose Hernandez hitting 8th tonight, playing left field. And center field hitting 6th is Amir Wright, number 9. And in right field, hitting 4th, wearing number 4, Carson Bell. At third base, the hot corner is number 11, Joel Alvarez. He's playing shortstop is number 16, Patrick Baggett. At second base is the usual number 5, Dylan Menhennet. And at first base is number 6, Arison Perez. And behind the plate you have number 3, Easton Waterman. And on the mound tonight for the Front Royal Cardinals is Cade Middleton, a 5'11" right-hander, 165 pounds, at a Barry University from Fort Myers, Florida. Again, in his only start this year, he had 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and an ERA of 3.60. And for the Charlotte's lineup, again for you guys, we have number 21, Ramon Garza, playing second base, leading off. Hitting second is Cayman Richardson, playing center field. Hitting third is Walker Imwall, sorry if I'm butchering that, DH. Number 4, Kevin Madden, playing third base. Number 5, or hitting 5th, Dan Harwood, playing left field. Hitting 6th, Cole McNamee, playing first base. Hitting 7th, Matthew Cooper, playing right field. Hitting 8th, Gregory Ryan, playing shortstop. Hitting 9th, Gabe I want to say Gabe Sodders behind the plate. And on the bump is Jake Haney. Jake Haney for the Tom Sox out of William & Mary College. A right-hander, 6'3", 205 pounds. A junior out of Burrsville, Virginia. Fellow Virginia boy. He, on the year, has 4 innings pitched in his only start, 5 hits, 4 runs, for all earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and giving up 2 doubles. It seems to be a good game as the Cardinals again look forward to their hopefully first win at Bing Crosby Stadium. And it's time to play some Redbird baseball. Garza will be leading off for the Tom Sox. Garza is batting .429, 12 for 28 with 7 RBIs and 8 walks, which is a team high. And also, if he gets on base, 3 stolen bases on this young season. Only 7 games played for the Tom Sox, 8 for the Cardinals. As pitch 1 hits the outside corner for strike 1. And a key part of this game will be throwing strikes. And that ball is hit well into the right center gap as Garza gets on for a leadoff single. Now hitting second for the Tom Sox is Cayman Richardson, the center fielder. Richardson batting a team high .433 out of UVA. 13 for 30 with 9 RBIs, 5 walks, and 2 hit by pitches as we look to see if Garza will use that speed at first base to move around. And that is right down the middle for strike 1. So far tonight, Middleton has been on in the strike zone, all 3 pitches being strikes. And that'll miss, off speed will miss low and away for ball 1. Middleton seems to be trying to pitch to the strike zone as the Cardinals gave 11 walks last time you saw them. And that would be fouled off backwards for strike 2. Quick 1-2 count for Middleton. With a runner on first, I would expect to see trying to get a ground ball here to get the double play. Quick 2 outs for the Cardinals. And the pitch. Ball's high, and the throw down on target as Manhattan tags him out. Great throw from Easton Waterman to get Garza out for his first caught stealing of the year as the Cardinals get the one out. It was a ball up. However, they'll trade that in for the quick out. And the fastball misses low and inside to make it a full count here for Richardson. Richardson fights that ball off. Cayman Richardson, a 6'1", 180 right-hander out of Charlottesville, Virginia, playing for his hometown Tom Sox, also attending University of Virginia. Must be a Charlottesville kind of kid as the pitch. Low on the off speed as he walks Richardson, and that brings up Walker Imwall. Imwall is a DH for the Tom Sox. On the year, batting .286, 6 for 21 with 3 doubles, a home run, 6 RBIs, 6 walks. Richardson at first base has 2 stolen bases on the year, never getting caught stealing so far. And the windup and the pitch. And a fastball swung hard by Imwall, blows by him for strike 1. Middleton seems to be around the zone tonight. keeping it at least close for questionable calls. And that hits the outside corner for strike 2 as he gets ahead in the count 0-2. A pitcher actually out of Davidson College, hitting here tonight. And that ball is low and inside on the off speed. Ball 1 to a 1-2 count. Imwall 6'4", 250 pounds. And, just barely misses the corner for ball 2. Sorry for butchering that last name. It's Imwale, not Imwall. That is on my bad. And bounced right to the shortstop Baggett as he flips it to Menheta, and Menheta flips it to first base. And that's a 6-4-3 double play to get the Cardinals out of the top of the first with only 1 hit, 1 walk, and no runs scored. And we will be back.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, wait, we're already here.
Barry Lee and Katie G, hoping you're enjoying the old ball game and inviting you to join us each weekday morning from 5 to 10 a.m. on your 92.5 Wink FM.
Welcome back to the action as the Cardinals look to lead off and get offense rolling early, as we have leadoff batter Patrick Baggett.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Baggett is batting. Baggett is batting .263 with 5 for 19, 3 doubles, 2 walks, as he looks to get ahead here for the Cardinals. Baggett out of Florence Darling Tech, a switch hitter, staying at 6 foot from Young Harris, Georgia. Hit from the left side. And the pitch. And that is on the outside corner for strike 1. For the Tom Sox tonight, you have Jake Haney, a starter out of William & Mary College. Staying at 6'3", 205. Pitch number 2 is fouled off to the left, and Baggett is quick down 0-2. Baggett, the normal leadoff hitter, played left field last game as kind of a utility player for Coach Hurla and the Cardinals. And Baggett calls time, trying to get himself set for the 0-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is on the way. Ball fouled back to the left again. Baggett seems to be going down swinging if he is. Baggett does have 6 strikeouts on the year, looking to keep that number at 6. And the 0-2. Ball bounced in the dirt, back to the left, getting past The catcher, Sodders, as Baggett gets in there for the 1-2. Jake Haney has been around the zone, and the off-speed catching Baggett to swing, and Sodders tags him out before he can get to first base, and 1 away for the Cardinals. And incoming, hot hitting,
From the University of West Florida,
Dylan
second baseman,
Menhennet.
Dylan Menhennet.
Menhennet batting a .379, 11 for 29 with 5 RBIs, 4 walks, 7 for 12 in his last 3 games, including a 4 for 5 game. Menhennet, one of the better hitters, playing in every game so far for the Cardinals, and as that is on the outside for ball 1. Menhennet out of West Florida, a senior. Ball's ripped to the left center field, off the wall, as Menhennet will have a slide-in double for the first hit for the Cardinals tonight, as that ball was ripped, and center fielder Cayman Richardson could do nothing about it, as that ball just flew over his head. That is a beautiful hit from Dylan Menhennet off the wall for a slide-in double. Now batting, the normal pitcher, but DHing tonight, Trey Fields. Trey Fields, another hot hitter for the Cardinals, as he is batting .429 with 6 for 14 with 3 RBIs and a walk. As he has a swinging from the left side here, trying to get some early run support. That ball is on the inside corner for ball 1. Fields, like I said, a normal pitcher for the Cardinals, staying at 5'10", from South Florida State, a sophomore. Fields using his switch hitting abilities to help some run support, as that ball is fouled off into the dirt behind Fields. Menhennet seems to be getting a score on a base hit type of lead, as with 1 out, Fields could get in his 4th RBI on the year. And the 1-1. Ball is bounced in the dirt, seemed to be an off-speed pitch, as Jake Haney has had trouble finding that off-speed pitch. But his fastball seems to be hitting the zone. Luckily for Menhennet, he took the first fastball he saw for a ride. And the 2-1 gets behind the catcher, and Menhennet rounds third base aggressively as he looks to score early runs. It is a 3-1 count for Trey Fields here. Trey Fields would be looking to get his perfect pitch to get something he can drive to score in Menhennet. And the big swing and a miss for Fields, putting him at a full count with a runner on third. Fields has not recorded a strikeout yet this year, and a ball in play could very well score the first run of the game. And that ball will reach in the middle of the field for a single and an RBI for Trey Fields. And that'll put the Cardinals up 1-0.
Now back from JMU, the right fielder, number 4, Carson Bell.
And now batting for the Cardinals, Carson Bell, the right fielder from James Madison University. And that ball misses inside. Bell batting a 304, 7 for 23 with 7 RBIs, which leads the Cardinals. 4 walks here and a home run. Looking to drive in some runs in the 4-hole spot. And the pickoff to first base to get Fields was an easy pickoff for Fields as he slides in safely. Carson Bell, 6'2", 200 pounds as a big left-handed swinger. And that ball is ripped on the right side, just a little bit too high as the ball looked good off the bat, but seemed to go right to the right fielder for the Tom Sox for the second out of this inning. And now batting for the Cardinals is the first baseman, Harrison Perez. Batting .375 on the year. Perez is 6 for 16 with 4 RBIs, 3 walks, 3 hit by pitches. Doesn't like to move too much. And 4 strikeouts. Perez out of Barry University as the pickoff to first base reaches Trey Fields for safe. And Harrison Perez, 5'10", 175 pounds from Pembroke Pines, Florida, as that ball misses out again. Which started out well as with a strikeout for Jake Haney turns to be a 1 earned run game so far, as he's missed the strike zone and had to pitch behind hitters, which has allowed them to get some good contact. And the 1-0 again out deep outside in the other's batter's box as the catcher, Gabe Sautres, walks out to talk to Haney. Harrison Perez has played in 6 of this will be the 9th game for the Cardinals, so this will be his 7th game. So only missing 2 games. That's very impressive for an infielder. And the 2-0, and that misses high again, making it a 3-0 count. I don't imagine Perez will be swinging here, as Haney has not even been close to the strike zone yet this at bat. And the 3-0. Outside again as he walks Harrison Perez, which brings up the center fielder, Amir Wright. Wright batting .250 in his young season, only 1 for 4, so the numbers do lie here. Having a walk and a strikeout. Amir Wright is joining the Cardinals from St. Leo College, swinging from the left side, as the Cardinals seem to load their lineup tonight with left-handers. And the 0-0. That is now 5 straight from Jake Haney, who led off the inning with a strikeout and only 5 pitches, as he's gotten behind, and it has shown in the 1-0. And that ball is hit to the second baseman, and he fields it cleanly and thrown to first for the 3rd out of the inning. The Cardinals rack up a double and a single and an earned run.
And at the end of 1 inning of play, it is Front Royal 1.
As we will be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Valley.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, wait, we're already here.
Barry Lee and Katie G, hoping you're enjoying the old ball game and inviting you to join us each weekday morning from 5 to 10 a.m. on your 92.5 Wink FM.
Welcome back to the action as the Cardinals lead 1-0 to the Tom Sox. And now batting for the Tom Sox, the third baseman, Kevin Madden. Kevin Madden on the year is batting .393, 11 for 28 with 10 RBIs, which I believe leads the team, and 5 walks as he takes a hack that fouls off backwards. Madden has started in every game for the Tom Sox so far. As out of Virginia Tech, as that ball is out. The ball hit well to Manhattan, and he fields it cleanly, throwing it to first base for a 4-3 play. And that'll bring up Dan Harwood.
Number 29, Dan Harwood.
Dan Harwood out of College of Worcester, a senior, 6'3" left-hander, sitting at 217. Harwood having a pretty good year, batting .300, as that ball is in the dirt for ball 1. Harwood is 6 for 20 with 7 RBIs, 5 walks, 5 hit by pitches, which leads the team for the Tom Sox. And the 1-0 bounce up the middle. Manhattan makes a diving play, but he can't get there for an infield single for Harwood. A great effort from Manhattan as he tries to keep that ball in the infield. And with a run on first base and 1 out, that would bring up Cole McNamee. Cole McNamee out of Wake Forest University, 6'4", 215 pounds. McNamee is what I've heard his name is. I apologize. Batting .294 as a utility player, 5 for 17. As the ball is, again, in the dirt to start off this batter. If you look at the previous at-bat, Cade Middleton also started off the better 1-0 as the pickoff to first base is not in time, as Dan Harwood is safe. And that ball hit well to third base. Throwing to second baseman, Manhattan makes a great catching place for a 5-4-3 double play. And the Cardinals again getting out of the inning with a double play to end the inning. We want you to be in this stadium to see our next game, but if you can't make it a game, please know you can see every game every night on the Valley League Facebook page or on your favorite team's Facebook page. These live streams are made possible in part by a sponsor from Sheetz with nearly 600 stores in 6 states. There's always a Sheetz near you. Sheetz run and done. These live streams are also sponsored by Subway. Subway, check out Subway's delicious new club collection. The new Steak Club, the new Southwest Chicken Club, and the American Club. Subway, make it what you want. Welcome back, Facebook Livers. I think that's going to catch on. As the Cardinals lead 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Batting for the Cardinals is Easton Waterman, the catcher. Waterman out of Point Loma Nazarene University, a junior, staying at 6 foot, 170 pounds from the right side. And the pitch down the middle for strike 1 from Jake Haney, who seems to be aggressive to these first hitters. Waterman batting .231 on the year. And the pitch out on the outside, too far out though for ball 1. Waterman only 3 strikeouts on the year. 3 hits, one of them being a double. That ball is roped down the line, just a tad bit too fair down the left field line for strike 2. That ball came off the bat well, as that could have been easily a stand-up double for the catcher, Easton Waterman. As he stands in, and the 1-2. The ball's ripped down the line past the third baseman as Easton Waterman rounds first base, but will play it safe as the Tom Sox left fielder, my bad, Dan Harwood gets that ball in quickly to keep Easton Waterman at a single. And that brings up Jose Hernandez. Jose Hernandez batting a .067. Only 1 for 15 with 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Hernandez out of South Carolina Aiken as the ball is up and out. South Carolina Aiken, he's a redshirt freshman from the right side, standing at 6 foot, 185. Hernandez gets the 1-0. And that ball is in the dirt again as Haney quickly gets behind 2-0. And as Easton Waterman takes a safe lead off of first base, Haney delivers the 2-0. That ball is popped backwards out of Bing Crosby Stadium for strike 1. And with a 2-1 count, another hit would do well for the Cardinals as a one-run lead will not do it tonight. 2-1 count. And the pitch. And a bunt shown, but he pulls back, but it's also on the outside corner for strike, putting Jose Hernandez down to a 2-2 count. With a run on first, he needs to be safe here, not hitting into a double play. As Haney pitches. The ball is high, making it a full count for Hernandez. Haney already has 1 walk on the night. Getting behind hitters has been a problem for Haney. And the pick off the first base is not in time. Haney in his only start gave up 1 walk, but already has 1 walk tonight against the Cardinals. And the pick off again to Easton Waterman is not in time. Easton Waterman taking a very safe lead off of first base, not even having to slide back yet, only a couple steps off the base. And Haney comes set for the 3-2. And the pitch. In the dirt as he walks yet another batter. Giving him double the walks he had in his first game. And that brings up Joel Alvarez. Joel Alvarez in 5 at-bats. 0 for 5. With 4 strikeouts. However, he does have 3 walks. Joel Alvarez out of Barry University, sitting at 5'9". I am joined by the legend himself, Riley Oates.
How's it going, Jack?
It's going well.
Baseball.
And that ball is on the outside corner for strike 1. Joel Alvarez out of Hainesport, New Jersey. He's a junior. And the 0-1 from Haney.
Shows bunt.
And that ball is out for a 1-1.
A little bit of small ball going on here. I can see that.
Haney already 2 walks tonight, giving up 3 hits. Has not been too impressive against these Cardinals. And the 1-1. Ball hit high. Well out of play. Might want to go check your car, folks, to see if it might have broken a windshield. That puts Alvarez behind in the count. 1-2. Facing Haney. Haney comes set with the 1-2 with the runners on first and second. And the payoff pitch is, and he tries to pick off the second base to get Easton Waterman. Seems to definitely have his attention, as that is the fourth or the fifth pickoff to the catcher. And that ball is up, as he seems to have lost a little bit of control with his off speed, as most of the hits tonight have been off of fastballs, and most of the balls have been off of off speeds. And that puts Alvarez at a 2-2 count with no outs, runners on first and second, and the 2-2. Ball's well outside, as Satres, I hope I'm not butchering that, again has to go reach into the other's batter's box. And that puts him again behind at a full count. Haney's third full count of the game. And the 3-2. And Alvarez fights that one off. Back foul. Alvarez not going down without a fight for sure here, with Easton Waterman on second base and Jose Hernandez on first base. And the full count pitch. And he steps back again, maybe not getting the sign he wants. Haney already issuing 2 walks, trying to avoid his third of the night. And the 3-2. Ball again fouled back, as Joel Alvarez, not going down without a fight. Joel Alvarez, 3 straight foul balls, as he's avoiding his 5th strikeout of the game, or 5th strikeout of the season. And the 3-2. Ball's up, and Haney issues his 3rd walk of the game, bringing back up Patrick Baggett, already 0 for 1 tonight, with a strikeout, the only strikeout from either team tonight.
Patrick Baggett.
Bases are loaded, and I'll go around them. Easton Waterman on third base after a leadoff inning single. Jose Hernandez at second after a walk, and Joel Alvarez on first base after the 3rd walk from Haney, and he will get a talk from the Tom Sox coach. All-Star Game. Mark your calendars now. The Valley Baseball League All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th at 7:30 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus in Harrisburg. Please plan on taking in all of the action while the game starts at 7:30. The fun starts at 3:30 with batting practice. The 60-yard dash and the home run derby start at 5:20. Tickets are $5 for adults, $3 for kids, and 3 to 12. And if your child aged to 3 to 12 comes in uniform, they get in for free. So mark those calendars to attend the All-Star Sunday, July 7th. Ball hit to the second baseman and the double play is turned 4-6-3. But a run does score for the Cardinals, the second of the game. As Baggett hits into a double play, but it does count for an RBI. Scoring in Easton Waterman. Now batting Dylan Manhennett, already 1 for 1 today with a double off the wall, off the first pitch he saw. adding to his hot run right now. And he takes a check swing, and the umpire says he goes for strike one, even though from up here it did not look like he went. But we are not umpires for a reason. Menhennet scoring the first run of the game for the Cardinals. Hits that ball well into the right center gap as it goes over the fence for a 2-run home run.
Home run, number 5, Dylan Manhattan.
To break this game open into a 4-0 ball game in favor of the Cardinals. That is Dylan Manhattan's first home run of the year, adding to his already impressive run right now. And in comes the normal pitcher, Trey Fields, also 1 for 1 with a single. And that ball is low, missing for ball 1. Trey Fields, already discussed, a normal pitcher for the Cardinals, hitting tonight as he takes strike 1 for 1-1 count. Haney has been missing the strike zone, and Manhattan has made him pay 2 times in a row as an off-speed pitch just eclipsed the corner for strike 2. Manhattan, like I said, 2 for 2 with a double and a 2-run blast that you just previously saw. And Fields takes that ball up for ball 2. Fields does not have a strikeout on the year, looking to keep that impressive streak going. And that ball is low in the dirt for ball 3. That pushes him to a full count with 2 outs here as he looks to aboard base again. And that ball is ripped to the first baseman, and the pitcher gets over as Haney gets the out, and Trey Fields grounds into an out, and the Cardinals walk away from there with 3 runs.
Front Royal 4.
As we will be back. Welcome back, Cardinals and Tom Sox and Valley League baseball fans. Now batting for the Tom Sox is Matthew Cooper. Cooper is a right-hander. As the ball is smoked up the middle for a single to start off the inning. And that brings up the shortstop, Gregory Ryan. Gregory Ryan on the year batting .360, 9 for 25 with 2 walks, 2 RBIs, and 6 strikeouts.
Now batting from the University
as he looks to get something going for the Tom Sox. Ryan at the University of Pittsburgh, standing at 6'1", 198 pounds, from North Chesterfield, Virginia. As the 0-0 count is hit foul off the bat of Ryan. Cardinals pitcher Cade Middleton has been pitching well tonight, only giving up 3 hits and 1 walk, but getting out of both innings with double plays from his infield. And the 1-0 0-1 off speed in the dirt for push the count to 1-1. As Cooper stands at first base, and the pickoff not in time as Cooper is safe. Matthew Cooper out of the University of Clemson, staying at 6'3", 215 pounds. The 1-1, again fouled back off the bat of Ryan. Middleton has been locked in tonight, being at least around the strike zone for the most part, only issuing 1 walk to Haney's 3. And he comes set with a 1-2. And that looks like that is on the too far inside for ball 2. That pitch from up here looked very pretty. Had me thinking it was a strikeout. And the payoff pitch from Middleton hit softly to the third baseman, who Joel Alvarez throws him out at first base for a 5-3 ground out. And that brings up the catcher, Gabe Sotres. I think I've said that name differently every time.
The catcher, number 11, Gabe Sotres.
Gabe Sotres is what we got the affirmation on. He's coming from the right side. Sotres batting on the year, 1 for 10 with 3 strikeouts. And the pitch eclipsed the inside corner for strike 1 with a runner on second. That runner is Matthew Cooper. Sotres out of Michigan State University, 5'11", 190 pounds from Allen Park, Michigan. And the 0-1 in the dirt for ball 1. Middleton has been locked in with both his fastball and his off speed. Again, only giving up 3 hits and 1 walk in this early game. No runs scored yet for the Tom Sox, but a hit here could do it. And the 1-1. Ball hit well foul out of play for strike number 2. Sotres with only 4 games played in this early season with 1 RBI and 1 walk. Also in the season, could collect his second with a well hit ball. And the 1-2. Rip to the shortstop, Patrick Baggett, who throws the ball to third base, who gets out Matthew Cooper for the fielder's choice. Smart play there by Patrick Baggett at shortstop, as normally the runner would stay, but he decided to run and got out.
Number 21, Ramon Garza.
And we're back to the top of the lineup for the Tom Sox as Ramon Garza steps in. 1 for 1 on the day with a single. Garza again was batting .429 coming into this game. And the 0-0 with Sotres at first. And that is on the inside corner for strike 1. Garza getting his 13th hit of the season. He has 8 walks, which is a team high at 7 RBIs. And the off speed gets him to foul it off down the third base line for strike number 2. Cade Middleton. No strikeouts yet, but. And that ball is hit to Manhattan, who throws the ball to second base for the 4-6 ground out, as that ball seemed to tip Cade Middleton's glove. but getting himself out of the inning yet again. Only giving up 1 hit and no earned runs yet for Cade Milton, and we will be back.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Welcome back, Facebook Livers. As now up to bat for the Cardinals is Carson Bell, who flew out to right field last time, but that ball was hit very well. As the 0-0 from Haney is low for ball 1. Haney has had control issues here, leaving some over the middle of the plate to Dylan Menhenne, which went over the fence, and others that have walked batters. As the ball is ripped down the right field line, but it's foul for strike number 1. Carson Bell, again at James Madison University, a sophomore from Montrose, Virginia. As he sees strike 2 right at the knees. 6-2, swinging left, but throwing right as the unique combination of baseball players that do that. And that ball is in the dirt for ball 2. With the 2-2 count as Haney delivers. And the pitch. He fouls that ball off. That seemed to be a ball, but he must have thought it was going to be close enough. Can never be too cautious with a 2-2 count. And the pitch. Ball's in the dirt for ball number 3. Again, a full count for Haney. These Cardinals seem to be working up his pitch count for sure. As Jake Haney delivers. Ball hit well to second baseman for a 4-3 ground out for the first out of the bottom of the 3rd. And that brings up Arison Perez at Barry University, who got the first walk-off of Jake Haney. 0 for 0 tonight. Perez batting a .375, already collected his 4th walk of the season, as he sees ball 1 high. Perez has 4 strikeouts, 3 hit by pitches already with a 1-0. Hitting that ball foul softly for strike number 1. Perez in 6 games has 6 hits. I don't know if they're all continuously, but that is very impressive. As he gears up and takes that ball well outside to move the count to 2-1. And a 2-1. Ball just hits the strike zone, even though it goes past Satra's glove for strike number 2. The scoreboard person at Bing Crosby Stadium thought it was a ball as well. But it moves the count to 2-2. And the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss from Perez. Thrown out at first base for Haney's first K of the night. And that brings up Amir Wright. Amir Wright grounded out to the second baseman. And there's only a bat in this single game. This is his second game played, as he is batting 200 now. Amir Wright, as he bunts back to the pitcher for an easy, close play, but bunts back to the pitch and never work, as there's 3 up and 3 down for the Cardinals. We want you to be in the stadium to see our next game, but if you can't make a game, please know you can see every game every night on the Valley League Facebook page or on your favorite team's Facebook page, as much as we are right now. These live streams are made possible in part by a sponsored from Sheetz. With nearly 600 stores in 6 states, there's always a Sheetz near you. Sheetz run and done. These live streams are also sponsored by Subway. Subway, check out Subway's delicious new club collection, the new Steak Club, new Southwest Chicken Club, and the American Club. Subway, make it what you want. Welcome back, Facebook Livers, as that's going to catch on eventually, as the Tom Sox bring in the top of the 4th. Losing 4-0 to the Front Royal Cardinals. Excuse me. I was made laugh. Cayman Richardson up to bat as he smokes that ball into the left center gap for reaching for a double, as that ball is thrown well. Close play, but a slide-in double will have him safe for his first hit of the game. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and now a double, reaching base twice. And that will bring up
now batting number 40, Walker Amwali.
Walker Amwali. 0 for 1 on the night, batting into a fielder's choice earlier in the game to end the first inning. But with runners on second base, he could easily do some damage as the ball is up and away. Amwali has 1 home run on the year and 6 RBIs, as he could collect another with a well-hit ball, as Richardson seems to be speedy with 2 stolen bases in the young season. And the 1-0. Breaking ball, low and away for ball number 2. And the 2-0 count to Amwali from Middleton. Fastball away, swing and a miss from Amwali. Amwali does not have too many strikeouts, 4 and 21 at bats. As he looks to score the first run for the Tom Sox here with a well-hit ball. And he calls for time. Middleton taking just a little bit too long. Middleton basically around the strike zone tonight, only giving up 4 hits and a walk. As he comes set in the delivery of the pitch. Just missing inside for ball number 3. Getting behind Amwali for number 3. Looked like it caught the corner from my associate's eye. And Wally steps in, and the 3-1. Ball in the dirt for the second walk from Middleton, giving Amwali his first base tonight. And that'll bring up Kevin Madden. Kevin Madden a sophomore infielder from Virginia Tech University. He's at 6'1", 200 pounds. And that ball chopped to the shortstop. Baggett will have to make a quick play. And great play from Patrick Baggett there to get the out. But that does move the runners to third and second with one away. Bringing up Dan Harwood. Dan Harwood had a single in the second inning.
Dan Harwood.
Harwood on the year batting, collected his 7th hit of the season, has 7 RBIs, could collect 2 easy ones here with a base hit. As middle swing comes set for the 0-0. And the pitch. The old Uncle Charlie just a little bit in the dirt for ball 1. And the 1-0 is set to be delivered to Kevin Madden. Ball's swung very hard but fouled back. Kevin Madden out of Glenwood, Virginia. Sorry for the technical difficulties with the scoreboard. And the 1-1. Curveball way out for ball number 2. Middleton has been locked in all night, but this inning has seemed to miss his zone early in the game, especially only in the top of the 4th. And the 2-1. Just low and outside. Looks pretty from up here. But again, that's why we're not umpires, and I'm behind the radio. As Middleton falls behind 3-1 to Kevin Madden. And Middleton seems to be getting a sign he doesn't want, as Kevin Madden calls time, but Middleton stays on the rubber for an intimidating factor. The 3-1 pitch to Kevin Madden. Trying not to let up any RBIs here. It's too far out as he gets his 3rd walk of the game, loading the bases with only 1 out.
Now batting number 7, Cole McNamee.
A ground ball here could be the 3rd double play for the Cardinals as they look to get out of this inning without any runs scored or any damage done. As now batting for the Tom Sox is Cole McNamee, as the off speed is low and outside from Middleton. McNamee is 0 for 1 batting into the 2nd double play for the Tom Sox and in the 2nd inning. And that ball is again low as Middleton seems to lose the strike zone here a little bit. McNamee batting at .294 with 7 strikeouts. 6, actually no RBIs for McNamee, but he could pick up 3 quick ones here, 2 quick ones at least with a base hit. As Middleton strikes back with a strike to move the count to 2-1. And 2-1. Foul tip back into the catcher Waterman to push the count to 2-2. Any sort of out will do well for the Cardinals here right now. as Middleton has lost a little bit of control with 2 walks this inning. And the pitch swung on and missed by McNamee to give Middleton just his first strikeout of the game, but the second out without any damage done, and that brings up Matthew Cooper. Matthew Cooper, the right fielder, has already singled this game. Cooper getting his 5th hit of the season, now batting a .333 for the young year, only appearing in 3 games. Only 1 RBI for Cooper, as he takes the off-speed for strike 1. Cooper could pick up 2 RBIs and make this a little bit of a closer game, as the Cardinals still lead 4-0. Middleton with an 0-1. Swung on and missed by Cooper for strike number 2. Middleton seems to be locked in since his little snafu with the 2 walks. And the payoff pitch strikes him out, looking to end the inning with no damage done for the Cardinals. Bases loaded for the Tom Sox with only 1 out, results and no runs scored. 2 walks that inning and a double for Middleton, but also 2 strikeouts to end the inning. And we will be back with the bottom of the 4th.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Welcome back, baseball fans. As the Tom Sox have made a pitching change to number 28, Joseph Sprake, a right-hander, 6'4", 208 out of Elon University, a sophomore. Sprake's only game this year so far, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 3 strikeouts, and no walks with an ERA of 9, as he looks to keep the Tom Sox in this game, hoping for the offense to catch up so that they can win this ball game. As batting for the Cardinals is number 9. Wait, excuse me, sorry, number 3, Easton Waterman.
Number 3, Easton Waterman.
Easton Waterman, 1 of 4 runs scored for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Waterman takes the big hack from Waterman for strike number 1. Waterman collecting his 4th hit in 14 at-bats. He has 3 strikeouts on the year and only 1 walk. And the 0-1 is up and in. Some sweet chin music from Sprake. As Easton gets the 1-1. Ball hit well straight up As if that was more of a straight ball, that ball would have been far out of here, but that turned out to be a fly out to right field for out number 1. And here is Jose Hernandez having a walk in the previous inning. As he looks to continue this parade of offense from the Cardinals, already scoring 4 runs in this young game, as he takes strike number 1 on an off-speed pitch from Sprake. And the 0-1. Another off-speed, looks to be a slider with a little bit more power behind it. A little high for ball number 1. And the 1-1 inside for ball number 2. Hernandez did collect his second walk of the year last inning, as he takes strike number 2 right on the corner. He has to fight here to stay alive, with Sprake throwing well so far. And the 2-2. Curveball hit up the middle for a single for Jose Hernandez. His second of the year, now 2 for 16 on the year. And that'll bring up Joel Alvarez. Alvarez again, 0 for 5, but he did collect a walk last inning. The bottom of the lineup has been producing, as Waterman, Hernandez, and Alvarez have all reached base at least once, as the Cardinals have 5 hits to pair with 3 walks, as Alvarez takes a big hack for strike number 1. And the 0-1. Ball is out from Sprake, as Alvarez watches it in the other batter's box. With Hernandez on first base, Hernandez does not have a stolen base, as he looks to stay put here, try not to do anything too fancy and get a quick out. And the big hack from Alvarez on a fastball pushes the count to 1-2. Sprake has been throwing well here. Besides that single, he did get a fly out, as the ball is hacked off well foul, as Alvarez continues to fight much like he did last at bat, pushing his last at bat to a walk. See if he can do the same here or put the ball in play, maybe for a hit. As the 1-2 from Sprake, and he picks off, but not in time. Hernandez reaches back safely. Hernandez did not seem to have a crazy lead up there, as he's not looking to do too much damage, but with 2 strikes, he's got to be careful. As another pickoff, he is safe. As Sprake seems to be giving him some attention, maybe taking his focus away from the batter. We'll see what he does with the 1-2, and another pickoff to first base, and again, Hernandez has to slide in to be safe, giving lots of attention to this Hernandez on first base, maybe hoping to keep him away from a steal. As the 1-2 is hit well to the right fielder, but directly to him, as Hernandez gets back in time, avoiding the tag out. That ball was ripped to the right fielder, but it'll bring up Patrick Baggett. Patrick Baggett, 0 for 2 on the night, with a strikeout and a fielder's choice ground out to the second baseman for a double play. Hoping to get on base here with Menhennett ripping the cover off the baseball tonight, as again, Sprake throws back to first base trying to get Hernandez. like I was reiterating, if Baggett can get on base with the hot-hitting Menhennet, the Cardinals could advance their lead as the 0-0 is up and away for ball number 1. Baggett has 5 hits on the season now in 21 at-bats. He does have 7 strikeouts, but 2 walks and a hit by pitch as the runner goes, and Hernandez is safe at second base, putting the runner in scoring position for Baggett. That ball was called a strike on the outside corner, but Hernandez has gotten his first stolen base of the season, pushing the Cardinals to 14 on the year. With 2 outs, and they won 1. Baggett takes that ball low for ball number 2. Baggett seems to be choiceful here, not taking anything out of his strike zone. And the 2-1 from Sprake is low and inside, pushing the count to 3-1 to Baggett. Menhennet in the on-deck circle, somebody you do not want up with runners in scoring position, as he does have a double and a 2-run blast already this tonight. And the 3-1 to Baggett is fouled backwards, making it a full count, but without a runner on first base. Hernandez will stay at second base on the pitch. The lights have come on at Bing Crosby Stadium as the sun starts to dim. As Baggett calls time, as Sprake hasn't gotten a pitch he wanted to throw. And Baggett steps in there for the 3-2 count, and the pitch popped up to the left fielder for the 3rd out of the game. A single from Hernandez is the only hit that the Cardinals muster this inning, as we will meet you back after the 4th, or going into the 5th. Cardinals 4, Tom Sox 0. Welcome back, Facebook Livers, with Gregory Ryan up to bat for the Tom Sox, already 0 for 1 with a ground out as that ball is in the dirt for ball number 1. Ryan grounded out to the 3rd baseman last inning, or last at bat, as he takes ball number 2 in the low. Coming tonight, the temperature is 70 degrees, and it is a little bit cloudy as the ball is low and out for ball number 3. The Cardinals are ahead 4-0, searching for their first home win of the season. And the ball is again in the dirt for a 4-pitch walk from Middleton, his 4th of the game.
Number 11, Gabe Sotres.
And now up to bat is catcher Gabe Sotres, who hit into a fielder's choice last inning to Patrick Baggett, who made the play to 3rd base, as he is 0 for 1 in the OL. Ball is hit to Menhennet as he turns to second base, and it is a fielder's choice again for Sotres, as it is a 4-6 with 1 out. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup. That'll bring up the top of the lineup, Ramon Garza. Garza is 1 for 2 on the day. His last at bat grounding out to the 2nd baseman. But his first at bat, he did collect a single to start off the game. as he takes ball number 1 up and in. Garza collected his 13th hit in 30 at-bats. He does have 8 walks as he takes ball number 2. Only 4 strikeouts for Garza as an impressive leadoff hitter. As he rips the ball down the left field line, but it is foul, just barely. As the runner, Sotres, thought it was fair, and he was rounding third base looking to score, but he will hustle back to first base. I can always reward effort. As as Middleton pitches the 2-1 to Garza. Ball is hit to the third baseman as he looks to turn 2 for the third double play for the Cardinals tonight. A 5-4-3 double play to end the inning with only 1 walk for Middleton as he gets out of yet another inning without a walk or without a run scored.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Welcome back, Facebook Livers. We bring in Dylan Manhattan, 2 for 2 on the night with a double and a 2-run blast as he has scored 2 of the 4 Cardinal runs here tonight. As he bunts, first pitch back to the pitcher for a quick out. That'll come down as a 1-3 ground out. And that'll bring up Trey Fields. Trey Fields 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a ground out to the first baseman, which the pitcher got over for PFPs. Trey Fields takes ball number 1. Trey Fields out of South Florida State, a switch hitter, as he takes strike number 1 down the middle. As a pitcher, but throws right-handed. 5'10", 185 from Englewood, Florida, a sophomore. And the 1-1 hits the corner for strike number 2. And the 1-2. He gets checked by the umpires, and it says he goes for Trey Fields' first strikeout of the year. That didn't look like a strikeout to me, but the umpire must have seen that he had swung around. Sad to see that be his first strikeout. But that does bring up Carson Bell. Carson Bell, the right fielder tonight. Bell is 0 for 2 tonight. However, he is 7 for 25 on the season. A dangerous bat at the 4-hole. As he takes ball number 1 on a little bit too inside. Carson Bell does have one of the 4 home runs hit by the Cardinals this year. As he takes a big hack that seems to have injured the catcher Sotres. May have tipped off his thumb a little bit. as that was a very hard swing from Carson Bell. It just nicked Sautry's thumb. That's enough to do the damage. As the Cardinals are leading 4-0 to the Tom Sox. And Carson Bell takes the 1-1. Big swing again for strike number 2 as he looks to choke up and put this ball in play somewhere. And he just barely gets enough to push that ball down the left field line foul to stay alive. And he hits that ball to the first baseman, who takes it on his own as the Cardinals go down 1, 2, 3. At the end of 5, Cardinals are still up 4-0 to the Tom Sox. And we will be right back. Hey, Facebook Livers. These live streams are made possible in part by Sponsored from Sheetz. With nearly 600 stores in 6 states, there's always a Sheetz near you. Sheetz Run and Done. Make sure to check them out and get plenty of food there. You can even bring some to me if you would like. All right, back to nothing. Hey, Cardinals fans, Tom Sox fans, baseball fans in general. We are in the top of the 6th in this 4-0 ball game where the Cardinals lead the Tom Sox. Up to bat for the Tom Sox
Number 14
is
Cayman Richardson.
Cayman Richardson out of University of Virginia. 1 for 1 tonight with a double and a walk as he takes ball number 1 low. Richardson, one of the 2 hitters on the Tom Sox to be on base in every at bat, as he is now down. Now he's up 2-0 in the count. Him and Dan Harwood both 1 for 1, and that is a single up the middle for Cayman Richardson. Excuse me. As he is 2 for 2 on the night with a double and a single, bringing up Walker and Wale. Walker and Wale 0 for 1 batting into a fielder's choice to end the first inning. But he does have a walk in his last at bat, looking to do something similar here. As the 0-0 is up. Richardson is not scared to steal, as he does have 2 stolen bases on the year in the 2-hole spot. Mwale standing in as a normal pitcher, but batting tonight. 6'4", 250 as the ball is outside. Mwale is strictly left-handed as he bats left-handed and throws left-handed. And he is ahead of the count here. Milton seems to be getting behind, as nobody from the Cardinals bullpen has started to warm up yet. As the ball gets past the catcher, Waterman, and Richardson will move to second base. Milton again getting behind the batter, moving the count to 3-0. With the 3-0 count, Milton has been losing his control here lately, from going from only 1 walk to 4. And yet again, walking Mwale for the 2nd straight time, as maybe the Cardinals will look to get a reliever up in the bullpen. But with runners on first and second, the double play ball is still in play.
Number 26, Kevin Madden.
Now batting is Kevin Madden. Kevin Madden 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs to the second baseman and to the shortstop, respectively. As he looks to probably take a pitch here off after 4 straight balls from Middleton, as he picks off the second baseman. Nobody's there to cover for an easy safe from Richardson. And the 0-0 from Milton, just nicking the outside corner for strike number 1. Like I reiterated, Madden 2 groundouts to the infielders tonight. As Milton looks to get Madden to do it yet again with a curveball, it seems to be just a little low on the inside corner for ball number 1. And with the 1-1 count, Madden pops that ball back foul as Milton gets ahead in the count 1-2. As the Cardinals lead 4-0, Milton looks to be staying in the game for a little bit as Coach Hurla doesn't look to be taking anybody out, maybe allowing Middleton to feel the cushion of this lead. With the 1-2. Madden grounds to the shortstop as he has to go with a quick throw. Brings him off, brings the first baseman Perez off the base as 2 runs score for the Tom Sox off an error from Patrick Baggett and an error from Perez throwing home. As that will be no earned runs there. As Madden will reach on an error to the shortstop. And even gets to go to second base as the Tom Sox move this game to a 2-4 ball game in favor of the Cardinals. As Milton's first really runs allowed all game. As he throws a curveball that gets in there for strike number 1. And that ball is up and away for ball number 1. As Milton has lost his control here a little bit. As he has already walked a batter and given up a single this inning. Both runs of those did score. As Dan Harwood flies out to the left field as as the left fielder, Jose Hernandez, gets the ball in quick enough so that Madden cannot move over to third base, as that is a fly out to the left fielder for Dan Harwood. And that'll bring up Cole.
Number 7, Cole McNamee.
Cole McNamee, who is 0 for 2 on tonight with a grounding out into a double play and a strikeout swinging. As Milton sets and fires, and that ball is fouled down the left field line for strike number 1. And Milton sets. And the pitch. Ball is hit well to the center fielder as he keeps that, as Amir Wright keeps that ball in front, not allowing Madden to score. but that'll be in for the first hit for McNamee. Excuse me.
Now batting, number 31, Matthew Cooper.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matthew Cooper. Cooper on the night is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout looking to end the 5th inning. Middleton looking for a ground ball to keep away from too much damage, as 2 runs of the Tom Sox have already scored on an error by Patrick Baggett. As Cooper calls time. And the 0-0 is low and outside. Milton's got to make sure to keep that ball out of the dirt, or else that ball that could end up with another Tom Sox run scored. As Cooper is a 6'3", 215 outfielder from Clemson University. As he looks at ball number 2 in the dirt. He's out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, as the Tom Sox seem to host lots of Virginia-born children. As they seem to have the ball is up for ball number 3. "15 born Virginian players on the team." And the 3-0 for Middleton. Just nicking the outside corner for strike number 1. Moving the count to 3-1 here to Cooper. Cooper on the year did collect his 5th hit tonight, as he's 5 for 16. As takes strike number 2 on the inside corner. As Cooper thought both those last 2 pitches were balls and that he would get a walk. But he is still in there with a full count now. With only 1 out. A base hit could easily score a run, making this a 4-3 ball game. As he takes ball number 4 in the dirt. The Cardinals do have somebody warming up in the bullpen. But pitching and the bullpen have been a little bit of an issue for the Cardinals this season.
Now batting, number 16.
Now batting for the Tom Sox is Gregory Ryan, the shortstop. Ryan is 0 for 1. With a ground out to the third baseman and a walk tonight. And the 0-0 for Middleton is inside to Ryan. As more and more it seems as if Middleton has lost his control. And Middleton has now 6 walks after only issuing 4 in the first 4 innings. And a big swing from Gregory Ryan gets the first strike of this at bat. Middleton looking for a ground ball to keep the damage from being too immense. And he comes set, and the 1-1. Is hit foul backwards as Middleton gets ahead 1-2 to Ryan. Looking for some magic that he's had all night, keeping the Tom Sox from scoring. The Cardinals have 3 double plays, and he also had that back-to-back strikeout inning that kept Tom Sox from scoring too many runs. But here, they have just been too much for Middleton. As 2 runs have crossed the plate this inning. And the 2-2. hit up. Foul as both Perez and Waterman followed to the wall. And with a 2-2 count. Middleton comes set. And the 2-2. Fouled off again by Ryan, who seems to be not going down too easily or without a fight. As Milton looks to keep the damage from being too immense with only a 4-2 ball game right now. Tom Sox are in striking distance to take the lead. And that ball's bounced. Just barely a hit. Bouncing right in front of the plate, but bouncing way too high for the pitcher Middleton to be able to grab it and throw the guy out of first base. And that is a run scored. As Ryan will reach with a single. And making this a 4-3 ball game as Coach Hurla comes out to talk. And please, guys, remember that mark your calendars now. The Valley Baseball League All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th at 7:30. That's when game time starts at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus in Harrisonburg. Please plan on taking in all the action because while the game starts at 7:30, the fun starts at 3:30 with batting practice. The 60-yard dash and the home run derby start at 5:20. Tickets are $5 for adults, $3 for kids 3 to 12, and if your child age 3 to 12 comes in uniform, they get in for free. So mark those calendars to attend the All-Stars Sunday, July 7th. As Coach Hurla has walked back briskly, back to the dugout after talking with his pitcher, trying to get a ground ball here again. Save the double play as the Tom Sox are due for some damage with one out and bases loaded. As the first pitch of this at bat is a curveball in for a strike. As Middleton comes set with the 0-1. And Sanchez grounds out to a double play. And the Cardinals again get out with yet another double play. A 6-4-3 double play. But damage has been done. 3 earned runs for the Tom Sox this inning. Make this a 4-3 ball game. And we will be back with the action in the bottom of the 6th.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
And there's a catching change, actually, for the Tom Sox, as Josh Simon out of Virginia Commonwealth University, 6-foot right-hander, comes in to catch for Gabe Sotres. Excuse me.
For the Cardinals, number 6, Harrison Perez.
And now batting is for the Cardinals, Arison Perez, as he lifts one out to shallow right field, made a play by the second baseman out in right field. And now batting is Amir Wright for the Cardinals. Amir Wright is 0 for 2, grounding out to the pitcher and the second baseman tonight. As he takes strike number 1. And strike number 2 is fouled back. And ball number 1 is in the dirt. As the 1-2 count to right is grounded to the third baseman, but that'll bounce past him for an infield single is what I would rule it, as that was a very hard hit ball. And that brings up the catcher, Easton Waterman, 1 for 2 tonight with a single.
Number 3, Easton Waterman.
And a fly out to right field. Waterman comes in 1 for 2 with a runner on first base as he takes ball number 1 alone outside. And Sprake comes set in the 1-0. Off speed, low and outside. To push the count to 2-0. Wright is on first base. Speedy Wright has been caught stealing one time as Waterman posts that ball straight back for strike number 1. Waterman out of Point Loma Nazarene from Redding, California, a junior, stands 6 foot, 170 pounds. As Sprake steps off to get another pitch. And the pickoff, not in time, as Amir Wright is again safe. And again the pickoff. Amir Wright again sliding in safely. And Spray comes set. The 2-1. As Amir Wright, the runner goes. He slides into second base safely for the second stolen base tonight for the Cardinals. And that pitch was called a ball by the home plate umpire. The Cardinals looking to get back those 3 runs to forward their lead, hoping for their first home win tonight. And the 3-1 hit straight back towards the press box for strike number 2. Waterman already having a single and flying out to right field early in the game. Has been aggressive, scoring one of the 4 runs by the Cardinals. He can look to get yet another RBI. To base it as he smokes this ball to right field, as Amir Wright will tag. Looking to run. And Amir Wright reaches third base on the flyout by Easton Waterman. Putting up 2 outs for Jose Hernandez. Jose Hernandez 1 for 1 with a walk and a single.
Now batting, number 12, Jose Hernandez.
Jose Hernandez easily with a single could get his first RBI of the season. Right on third base after reaching on a single. And Hernandez swings on a curveball in the dirt for strike number 2. The score is 4-3. Cardinals leading by 1. Hernandez takes that ball up and in for ball number 1. Maybe some sweet chin music there from Sprague. And a high fastball catches him swinging. As in the bottom of the 6th, it is 4-3 Cardinals. We will be back.
If you're buying, you gotta see Ryan at Stephen Toyota, where every new Toyota car, truck, van, and SUV is smile priced now to save you more. And every certified used Toyota on the lot is also smile priced at Stephen Toyota, where you get more for your trade, more credit options to help you get approved, and exceptional service after the sale, too. If you're buying, you gotta see Ryan at Stephen Toyota.
Now pitching for the Cardinals is Brett McMillian out of Davis and Elkins College, a 6'2" right-hander. McMillian on the season, 3 games pitched in, 3.1 innings pitched, 5 hits, only 1 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, and 8 walks with an ERA of 2.7. Coming into relief for Middleton, McMillian looks to keep this lead at the 4-3 lead that it is for the Cardinals. And now batting for the Tom Sox
Now batting for the Tom Sox, number 21, Ramon
is the leadoff hitter Ramon Garza, coming up for the 4th time this game. As Ramon Garza is 1 for 3 tonight with a single, a grounded out to the second baseman, and a ground out to the third baseman for a double play. As curveball for pitch number 1 is a strike. And McMillian gets a ground ball to Patrick Baggett as he throws him out at first base for a 6-3 ground out. And McMillian retires the first batter he sees, but bringing up the dangerous Cayman Richardson, 2 for 2 tonight with a double, a single, and a walk.
Number 14, Cayman Richardson.
Cayman Richardson has 1 of the 3 runs scored for the Tom Sox out of UVA. And he takes the off speed for ball number 1. And McMillian with the pitch. Ball is driven down the right field line, but foul. As McMillian is up 1-1. Richardson collecting his 14th and 15th hit tonight. And ball in the dirt pushes the count to 2-1. Richardson now batting a .469 as he takes ball 3 up. Richardson already having 1 walk on the night. And McMillian with the pitch. Ball's hit well into right field as the right fielder gets back, and he catches the ball at the wall. That is right fielder Carson Bell makes the play at the wall to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
But now batting Walker Mwali, who is 0 for 1 batting into a ground double play. Excuse me, and 2 walks on tonight's. And that is upstairs for ball number 1. And that ball is out again for ball number 2. 2 quick outs here for McMillian as he has looked every bit of the stats that he has as he blows by him for strike number 1. And again, a fastball blows by him for strike number 2 as McMillian coming in out of relief, getting into a 2-2 count against Mwali, who has taken 2 walks and a ground out into a double play. And the payoff pitch. Strike 3 looking for Brent McMillian, who comes in and shuts down the Tom Sox 1-2-3. These live streams are also sponsored by Subway. Subway, check out Subway's delicious new club collection. The new steak clubs, new Southwest Chicken Club, and the American Club. Subway, make it what you want. And we'll bring you back to the game to listen to the 7th inning stretch. And welcome back, Facebook Livers, and the bottom of the 7th, as the Cardinals are up 4-3, bringing up Joel Alvarez. Joel Alvarez 0 for 1, lining out to right field in his last at bat, but walking in his first, scoring 1 of the 4 runs by the Cardinals tonight. And that ball is inside for strike number 1. And the 0-1 is outside for ball number 1. Sprake has come in relief and pretty much shut down the Cardinals, not scoring a run since the 2nd inning, as Alvarez takes the pitch for the second ball of the bat. No, but Sprake has been electric out here, as Alvarez takes another ball. Seemed to be just a little bit too low for the umpire's likings. Middleton, the pitcher for the Cardinals, went as that ball reaches in for strike. 5 innings without a run allowed, but then allowing 3 in the top of the 6th. As Alvarez swings through that one for a strikeout. The second straight for Sprake, bringing up the ever-dangerous Patrick Baggett for his 4th at-bat this game. As he is 0 for 3 after flying out to the left fielder and grinding into a double play and striking out tonight. As he takes another pitch, moving the count to 1-1. He swings through that one for strike number 2, excuse me. And Patrick Baggett calls time to get ready. And the 1-2 from Sprake. Inside, strikeout. Looking. Patrick Baggett's 2nd of the night. Sprake, 3rd in a row. But bringing up the ever-dangerous Dylan Menhennet, who is 2 for 3 with a double and a 2-run blast, scoring 2 of the runs for the Cardinals tonight, but bunting right to the pitcher his last at bat as he takes the first pitch for a ball. And he swings through that one for strike number 1. And that ball is inside for ball number 2. And didn't look like Dylan Menhennet wanted to swing there, but he did, pushing the count to 2-2. And he looks at strike 3. 4 straight strikeouts for Sprake. 3 this inning as he strikes out the side as the end of the 7th. Front Royal 4, Charlottesville 3. Welcome back, Facebook Livers. We're going to have to fix that one up. Facebook Livers? No.
No, not livers.
Up to bat for the Tom Sox. is Kevin Madden. Kevin Madden takes that one for strike. Kevin Madden out of Virginia Tech University. Batting at .393 coming into this game. On tonight, he is 0 for 3 with a ground out to the second baseman, a ground out to the shortstop, and reached on an error to the shortstop. And that ball is out for ball number 2. And the ball just missing a bit outside for ball number 3. 3-1 count for McMillian. And that ball is fouled back for strike number 2. And we're back. And the 3-2 count to Madden. Hit well to right field as the ball is softly hit. Oh, and the right fielder, Carson Bell, tries to make a diving play on it, but just barely missing it for a stand-up double for Madden.
Now batting, number 29, Dan Harwood.
And now to bat, Dan Harwood. Dan Harwood on the night is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out to left field, and also including a walk. And the 0-0 to Harwood. Swung on and missed by the flame-throwing McMillian. He's got a McMillion-dollar arm, if I do say so myself. And the 0-1 on the outside corner for ball number 1. McMillian come set. Ball hit to Patrick Baggett on the one hop as he throws him out at first base. Patrick Baggett playing that perfectly so that the runner Matting could not move as that goes down as a ground out to the shortstop, bringing up McNamee. Cole McNamee is 1 for 3 on the night with a ground into a double play, a strikeout, and a single. McMillian looks to keep the Tom Sox at bay as he throws curveball for strike number 1. McMillian has been locked in besides that softly hit ball that Carson Bell died for, barely getting past him, as that ball is pumped up but it misses high as McMillian pitches ball number 1, pushing the count to 1-1. The ball next to outside corner for strike number 2 as McNamee did not look happy about it. And the 1-2 from McMillian. Just a bit up and outside for ball number 2. And McMillian steps off, looking at Madden, who's on second base. And the 2-2 count to McNamee from McMillian is a strikeout swinging. McMillian has been locked in as here comes Matthew Cooper, the right fielder, who is 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, and a walk. And the ball is hit foul back. People here are going to want to have to check their cars to make sure their windshields are okay. McMillian up 0-1 to Cooper with a runner Madden on second and the 0-1. Just missing outside for ball number 1. And the curveball just hanging up a little bit too much, almost hitting Cooper in the head for ball number 2. And the 2-1 from McMillian, trying to hold the damage from the Tom Sox. Pumped right by Cooper for strike number 2. As McMillian has been electric here tonight, only allowing 1 hit so far since he's come into the game. That 1 hit is on second base, though, as Cooper fights that one back off. As McMillian looks to keep the Tom Sox at a bay with the 2-2. Ball is fouled off yet again. And the 2-2. Right down the middle for strikeout looking. As with 1 hitter aboard, McMillian has been pumping. And we will be back with the bottom of the 7th. Wale, a left-handed pitcher, 6'4", 250 out of Davidson College, a senior. And Wale has 1 inning pitched, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk with an ERA of 0 in this young season. And now up to bat for the Cardinals is Trey Fields.
Now batting for the Cardinals,
And that clips the corner for strike number 1. Fields on the night is 1 for 3 with a single, a strikeout, and a ground out to the first baseman. As Fields looks to keep up this Cardinal parade on offense, almost a parade, trying to expand the lead going into the 9th inning. Is 9:23 currently. As the ball clips the corner for strike number 2. And that ball bounces in the other's batter's box for ball number 2. And that ball is reached on for strikeout number 2 for Fields, his second of the night. And that brings up Carson Bell. The big swinging lefty is 0 for 3 today. However, he's always poised to get a base hit. One of the dangerous hitters in the Front Royal Cardinals lineup tonight. Batting 304 coming into this game. Takes ball 1 low and away. As that just clips the corner for strike number 1. And Carson Bell takes a 1-1 big hack on the off speed for strike number 2. And the 1-2 in the dirt, putting the count at 2-2. The Cardinals are still ahead 4-3 against the Charlottesville Tom Sox. And the 2-2 is fouled back to left side by Carson Bell. Again, Carson Bell 0 for 3 tonight, but a fly out to right field that looked well off the bat. But then 2 groundouts to the second baseman and to the shortstop. And the strikeout swinging by Carson Bell racks up 2 for Mwali. That brings up number 25, Steve Grober. Grober, a short infielder, switch hitter, 6'1" out of Seton Hall University. Grober is batting .263 with a team leading 7 walks and only 2 strikeouts. Grober has 5 hits in 19 at-bats. Looking to raise that to 6 here. Trying to get on base any way he can. As it takes ball 1 low and outside. And a hard hack from Steve Grober. And another big hack from Steve Grober puts him behind the count. 1-2. And he hacks that ball down the left field line. Foul. And that ball is out for ball number 2. And a strike out swinging as Imwali strikes out the side for the Cardinals. And at the end of 8, Cardinals 4, Charlottesville 3.
2019 sponsors.
As we will be right back.
If you're buying, you gotta see Ryan at Stephen Toyota, where every new Toyota car, truck, van, and SUV is smile priced now to save you more. And every certified used Toyota on the lot is also smile priced at Stephen Toyota, where you get more for your trade, more credit options to help you get approved, and exceptional service after the sale, too. If you're buying, you gotta see Ryan at Stephen Toyota.
Welcome back to Front Royal Cardinals baseball at Bing Crosby as the Cardinals look to close up their first win here at home. As strutting in is the 8-hole hitter, Gregory Ryan. Gregory Ryan is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a ground out to the third baseman.
Gregory Ryan.
He looks to get aboard to try to help the Tom Sox get ahead in the top of the 9th inning as they only have 3 outs left. And he fouls that ball back for strike number 1. As McMillan winds up. The 0-1 hits the corner for strike number 2. As a hard swinging Ryan almost loses the bat as McMillan almost pumps it past him. But Ryan just getting a piece to keep it stay alive. And that ball is up for ball number 1. And that curveball just missing outside for ball number 2. And McMillan sets in with the 2-2. Gets his sign. And the 2-2. Just outside, pushing it to a full count here against Gregory Ryan. Again, Gregory Ryan does have a walk on the night and a single. And the ball just barely fouled back by Gregory Ryan, who's trying to stay alive here, as the Cardinal fans seem to be getting a little wound up with the first home win on the line. And the ball, again, just barely fouled back as McMillan seems to be throwing harder each and every time. Gregory Ryan needing maybe a few seconds to get his mindset straight, trying to stay alive, give something for the Tom Sox. McMillan sets in for this battle. Gets a sign and the pitch. Just barely, again, tipped back by Ryan. He's not going out without a fight. As McMillan and Ryan are in a battle here in the top of the ninth. Oh, and McMillan hit Ryan near the face. That's always a scary sight to see. As the leadoff batter for the Tom Sox gets aboard. But with no outs. And the double play seemed to be working tonight for the Cardinals. Anything is possible.
Number 3, Josh Simon.
Josh Simon sets in for his first at-bat at a VCU. Simon is batting a 167 with 5 strikeouts, but 2 RBIs. Looking to do some ninth inning magic here, maybe put the Tom Sox ahead. And the ball is bunted straight back, hitting the top of bang, making the loud bang. And the 0-1. Oh, and the pickoff to first base. Try to get Gregory Ryan, who's trying to run, is nowhere close. And the 0-1 from McMillan. Bunt to the third baseman. Thrown out at first base. I'm sorry for that. That was just natural instincts. But it brings up the top of the lineup for the Tom Sox. Ramon Garza.
Now batting, number 21.
1 for 4 tonight on his 5th at-bat here for the Tom Sox. He is 1 for 4 with a single coming only in the first inning. And the 0-0 from McMillan. Off speed in there for a strike. And that ball smoked out of the ballpark, but foul. As the 0-2 from McMillan to Garza is on the way. And an off-speed pitch, almost getting Ryan to go, but Waterman keeps that ball in front. What a great play to not allow the runner to get to third base. As the 1-2 It gets past Waterman, and Gregory Ryan moves up to third base. And after a great play by Waterman, he just lets that ball go past him. But McMillian apologizes for that, as McMillian has both batters has ended gotten up way up with 2 strikes, but has been unable to strike the guy out or get him to fly out or ground out or get the ball in play. And McMillian reaches in for the 2-2. The ball is ripped foul, out of play. These Tom Sox hitters are not going down without a fight. It's getting late in here, and words are getting very hard. And the 2-2 is past. And Gregory and Waterman seems to be down after the pass ball. Gregory Ryan scores, but Waterman seems to be hurt. As there seemed to be a scuffle at the end, and Gregory Ryan looked to have pushed Waterman, maybe of even injuring him. And that does not abode well with the Cardinals fans, as the game moves to a 4-4 ball game in the top of the 9th with only 1 out. We will be back when we figure out what happened. Waterman seems to be okay. Come back in to catch. But that pass ball does put the Tom Sox tied with the Cardinals at 4-4. And moving the count to 3-2. And a strikeout looking by Garza gets a second out for the Cardinals. McMillian put a little extra behind that one, maybe helping out his man Waterman.
Now batting, number 14, Cayman Richardson.
And the curveball is up near Cayman Richardson's face, as Cayman Richardson is 2 for 3 tonight with a double and a single, as he takes strike number 1 on the outside corner. And strike number 2 also in the outside corner. Pushing the count to 1-2. And the 1-2. Hit right to the first baseman. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Tied ball game 4-4. As the Cardinals and the Tom Sox are tied. We want you to be in the stadium to see our next game, but if you can't make a game, please know you can see every game every night on the Valley League Facebook page or on your favorite team's Facebook page, just like you are viewing right now. These live streams are made possible in part by a sponsored from Sheetz. With nearly 600 stores in 6 states, there's always a Sheetz near you. Sheetz run and done. These live streams are also sponsored by Subway. Subway, check out Subway's delicious new club collection. The new Steak Club, the new Southwest Chicken Club, and the American Club. Subway, make it what you want. We will be back at the bottom of the ninth to bring you even more action. Welcome back, Facebook Livers. Cardinals fans, Tom Sox fans, and baseball fans. Batting for the Cardinals is the 6-hole hitter, Amir Wright. Amir Wright on the night is 1 for 3. Takes ball 1 in the dirt. He did have a single in his last at bat. And the 1-1 or 1-0 is down and out for ball number 2. And the 2-0 is up and in near his elbow as Mwali has been missing the zone in the last 3 pitches, and Wright is not taking anything he doesn't like. And the 3-0. Ball 4 is the call as Amir Wright reaches base on a walk from Mwali, who has been shut out basically. Strikeouts after strikeout.
Now batting, number 3, Easton Waterman.
And this brings up Easton Waterman, the catcher, who was ran into at the end or the top of the ninth when that run scored. Waterman 1 for 3 as well with a single as he takes one up and in. That is 5 straight balls from Mwali. And the 1-0 is up and away for ball number 2. That's 6 straight from Mwali. And out comes the Tom Sox coach. Just to make sure you guys get it, mark your calendars now. Valley Baseball League All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th at 7:30 at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus in Harrisonburg. The Home Run Derby is at 5:20 along with a 60-yard dash. The game starts at 7:30, but batting practice starts at 3:30. It's a very fun event. There's always lots of fun with mascots, and the All-Stars and the college players are having plenty of fun while they're there, practicing, trying to win for the North or for the South. The Home Run Derby is one of my favorite things. Love to see the ball fly in that ballpark. But make sure to come out on July 7th at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus in Harrisonburg. And we are back to the action. Easton Waterman getting up there with the 2-0 count as Mwali throws the 7th straight ball for the Tom Sox, as the Tom Sox coach yet again coming out to talk to Mwali. We don't know if there's a pitching change. Well, it seems to be a pitching change for the Tom Sox as a left-hander comes out of the bullpen. We can't exactly see who yet. And now pitching for the Tom Sox is Brian Owens, right-handed or left-handed pitcher at a 6'3", 250 out of Christopher Newport University, senior out of Newport News, Virginia. Seems to be pitching from a high angle with Amir Wright on first base and Easton Waterman with a 3-0 count. And Easton Waterman stepping back in after the pitching change to Brian Owens, who's coming in from Mwali. Brian Owens, the pitch. Getting the corner for strike 1. Brian Owens in 5.1 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, which is second on the team, 2 walks, only 1 hit allowed, and no earned runs. in 3 games pitched in. And Waterman Show sends a bunt and gets ball number 4 for the second straight walk for the Cardinals, who have now 2 on base, as Jose Hernandez comes up.
Now batting, number 12, Jose Hernandez.
Hernandez is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout, also including a walk. A well-hit ball here will end the game and give Cardinals their first win as he squares to bunt. And that ball is low for ball number 1. 9 out of the last 10 pitches from the Tom Sox have all been balls. And squaring to bunt again. And the ball just clips the corner as Hernandez misses it for 1-1. Jose Hernandez stepping in with a 1-1 from Brian Owens. Squaring to bunt again is Jose Hernandez. And the bunt just barely foul on the first base line. Almost executed perfectly, but Hernandez will have to put the ball in play here now, hoping for anything but a double play, if not anything but a triple play. As Jose Hernandez steps in with the 1-2 count with runners on first and second. Squaring to bunt again, putting that ball perfectly down the first base line. As Jose Hernandez doing the crazy thinking with 2 strikes, bunting, as that is a sac bunt from Jose Hernandez. Moving the runners Wright and Waterman to third and second, respectively, bringing up Joel Alvarez.
Now batting, number 11, Joel Alvarez.
Joel Alvarez is 0 for 2 with a line out to right field and a strikeout to go with a walk. As with Easton Waterman on second and Amir Wright on third base. That ball is in the dirt for ball number 1. Any sort of hit into the outfield, even like a fly ball, will score a run, most likely. As Joel Alvarez takes the 1-0. Hits it well in the right field. Over the head, and that's a base hit to score the game-winning run as Amir Wright crosses the plate. And that is your ball game. Front Royal 5, Charlottesville 4, as the Front Royal Cardinals collect their first home win against the Charlottesville Tom Sox, improving their record to 4-5 and putting down the Tom Sox to 6-2. The player of the game, in my eyes, is Joel Alvarez as he gets the game-winning hit. Manhattan is a close second with a double and a 2-run home run as the Cardinals win this ball game by a 1-run lead. This is Jackson Arnold and Emi Aiello. And thank you, Cardinals baseball. See you guys next time.